Hello, thank you for attending our Adaptation Explorations ALS program. I hope you learned how an animal's adaptation helped this animal to survive in its environment. And since we had such a short time with the owl pellets, I wanted to spend a little more time after the conference with you. Owl pellets not only can provide clues about an owl's diet, but also the owl's role in an ecosystem. By examining and identifying the bones found in the owl pellet, we are reminded that owls are carnivores. They rely on other animals such as mice and rats for food. We can also learn what types of animals or prey can be found where an owl is hunting. Let's take a closer look at the bones found in my dissected owl pellet. When we dissect owl pellets, we can find many bones. Tools can help us remove the bones from the owl pellet very easily. In fact, here we found a skull. It's a partial skull, the upper part, but we can tell that it's a skull by those teeth. And look at what kind of teeth this skull has. Orange, very long teeth. This belongs to some kind of rodent. They have 9 teeth, but they must chew on things so that their teeth stay short. You can also see very tiny molars as well. I'm going to see if I can match this skull up to the chart I have. Let's see what can make a great fit. It looks very similar to the metal roll we see here in our drawing. Now let's look for a jaw to complete this skull. If I look in my plate, here is a jaw all by itself. And again, it has that orange incisor. We can also find vertebrae, and in fact, I didn't find one, but a collection of vertebrae together. One of my favorite bones I like to find are ribs. Very delicate. And look at how it has a curved shape. Just by looking in my plate, I also notice I have a tibia and fibula. You can see how the drawing matches the real bone. It's a very wide piece on one side and a skinny piece on the other. I also see a femur, a long bone that belongs to the leg of a rodent, and there's that little round part, just like in our drawing. And finally, I see another part of the leg bone. It's the pelvic bone. And you can tell just by that little triangle shape as it's shown in our drawing. Now take a look at your owl pellet. What have you found? What else did you find interesting or unusual from dissecting the owl pellet? Thank you for letting me visit your classroom. I would like to invite you to share your work with owl pellets. Here are a few ideas. Show how you use the bone chart and organize the bones. Start with a skull and construct the skeletons from the bones you found. Write a story or even draw the picture of the animal you found in the owl pellet and the owl that ate it. We would love to see your work. Teachers, please feel free to send in a picture of that student's work. We have a wide variety of programs and would love to work with your class again. Please visit connecttotexas.net for programs provided by the Fort Worth Museum of Science and History.